Today we're talking with Tom Dokken of Dokken Dog Supply, creator of the Dokken Deadfowl Trainer. We're going to take a look at what started it all and the line of ducks. Tom, tell us about how we started here.
Well, here's the one who started it all right here. It's the mallard. It was the one that we designed, and it was just for our personal use at our training facility. And you know, it took off from there. People saw it, and they wanted it. And a lot like our whole line. And I'm this way too. I love to hunt all the species. Something about canvasbacks
Sure.
that I love. So we have the full line of birds here, going from the canvasback, redhead, bluebill, mallard, black duck, pintails, wood duck, and then we have our orange on the mallard body. And that the orange is primarily, a lot of people don't realize it, but dogs are colorblind.
Right.
So it pops out. So if you have it out there in the water, you see it really
Right.
well. I mean, man, it shines. And you go, why can't my dog see it that well? Well, they're colorblind. It kind of comes off as a gray.
Okay.
So it would be something you can visually see real well, but the dog is going to have to work a little harder
So
for it.
in a situation where you're trying to make it more complicated for
Yeah.
the dog, the orange is what we're using.
And I think you'll notice that we got this wood duck here. It's a different body.
Right.
A little smaller. So if I'm training and I'm all about building confidence in a young dog, I'm going to start with the teal series.
Okay.
You know, I'm going to work him up. And I always transition then to the wood duck type body because it's one step up. And then I work my way into the bigger birds. Real light colored, bright colored.
Okay.
You know, here we got the canvasback, the redhead, and the bluebill are really bright. So is that
I was about to
pintail.
say, we always recommend the pintails
Yeah.
from the standpoint that no matter how it comes up, it's going to be white just because of the layout. It's going to have a little easier visual. Canvasback, maybe not quite as much, and some of the others, and the mallard still, you know, has more of a gray to him.
Yep.
And so it's just a little bit harder to see. But
And then the black duck, yeah, I mean, forget the fact that, you know, black duck is a species. That first 15 minutes to a half hour of first shooting light,
sure.
most any duck that's on the water, because the light is so low, does not come across as a bright white.
Right. It's going to have a real dark.
Yeah, it comes across as a dark shadow. So the black duck you can use during the middle of the day training, because I want my dogs, when they're out on the water, I want them to be able to look for a dark object.
You want to get used to that, making it more challenging.
Sure. And there's some training days where it's really bright out, where white dummies, they don't show very good.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, especially if you're training in big water, where
Right.
that dark object, it'll actually even pop a little bit more.
Okay.
So that's just stuff that we know from being out there and just always watching the dogs. How are they responding? You'd think that the white on certain days would be better than others. If you have low light behind you, I mean, that white really shines. If it's high,
Right.
it doesn't. So that's more than a black duck. It's a duck that you would use to get your dog accustomed to training. And who gets up at 5 in the morning to train? You're going to do it to hunt. But here you can actually train in those same situations,
Sure.
Middle of the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the same way that we use different colored dummies, you know, when we're just using the regular dummies. So having that variation across the paint scheme is a really big deal.
Right. Right.
Let's talk a little bit about the design of the product as far as what were you going for, as far as the foam body and how the head and the feet play into that.
Shape and size. I mean, the same thing. We wanted to have it, you know, basically the same size as a duck. We want those dogs on throughout the whole year carrying things
Sure.
that they're going to carry. So you get to opening day and it goes like, well, you know, I've really been training on really small things, so he's struggling. So every day, if your dog is retrieving something this size, it becomes their habit. Hard head and hard legs. That's the signature of, you know, the Deadfowl Trainer line. Get those dogs to grab it in the center. Here's one that people don't think about too, that, you know, we have these designs so the dog doesn't rough it up and shake it, because when that dog is running with that bird, that head stays off to the side here.
Okay.
When they go to shake, once again, it's going to pop them. But a lot of dogs want to come out of the water, and the first thing they want to do is shake it. And once again, even though they're shaking the water off,
Right.
if they get in the habit of going, I can shake this, then why can't I do it? And then it leads into a bigger problem. So you'll see a couple of times, and it's once again, we don't want a dog to shake when he comes out of the water, so we'd have to hurry him up. Now we just go ahead and shake,
Yeah.
and the dog corrects himself, and you'll see him come in. It's kind of funny, a dog that has already been working on, he'll come in and he wants to shake, and he'll just kind of do his head a little bit like this, because if he goes fast.
Right.
But once again, I mean, the nice part about it is it trains, and we always say it trains on every retrieve. They got to pick it up properly, they got to carry it, they can't shake it. That was kind of the idea of our design when we started the whole project.
Tom, talk a little bit about what you can do as far as adding scent to the Deadfowl Trainers.
Well, that was another consideration when we started, building the line. Is traditionally you'd take some liquid scent. It's kind of what was available back in the day, and you'd put liquid scent on your dummies, and and we have scents that we sell as well. But this particular product lends itself well to. We have an injector kit where you take your liquid scent, and it has an injector, so you inject the scent right into the body.
Okay.
And what I like to do is I'll inject it in 3 places across the belly, and then 3 places in the back. And this foam, it's a proprietary foam, and the thing is, it's an open cell. So once that scent is in there,
Okay.
it'll actually permeate.
The entire body?
Yes. And so now you have a dummy that you don't have to keep re-scenting,
Okay.
because it stays in there for the life of the dummy.
Really?
So, you have it looks like a bird, to the dogs it feels like a bird, smells like a bird. So the injection part of it is really kind of neat, because you don't have to just keep doing it. People say, well, how often should I do it? And I say, once you've done it one time, it's
Right. You're done.
there. It's there.